Tosses, you don't throw it out.
Solid.
Oh my, what?
I stick and move through the madness, bob and weave the negative, blocking out the haters. My meditation is medicine.
What is up, guys? It's your boy FightNightsFinest, the sofa commentator, back with another Fight Night Champion online ranked match. And in the Super Welterweight Showdown 147, we got Roberto Duran going up against Sugar Shane Mosley. But before I hop into the game plan, I want to let you guys know what's going on with my upload schedule. And if some of you guys have noticed that my uploads are kind of random, sometimes I'll get 1 or 2 videos up a week, or it may be 5 videos or 3 videos up a week, but it's never or has not been consistent. It's never been on a consistent flow, so I want to get on a uploaded schedule so you guys always know when to expect a video from me. Because sometimes when I hop in matches with you guys, or I read some of my inbox messages, you guys ask me, when's the next video coming out, or why haven't you posted in a while. And conditions on how uploading goes is it takes a while for me to get it done. But I'm gonna look to do this in the following weeks and try to keep it like this permanently, where on Mondays I upload a edited gameplay like you guys are seeing here and have been seeing in my last few videos, where I cut it up, add all the transition effects and all that good stuff, and put it all together in one video. Either that or get an episode of Spammers on Blast for Mondays. So it's either going to be an edited gameplay or an episode of Spammers on Blast on Mondays, depending on what type of footage I have laid out. And then on Wednesdays, we're going to get a topical commentary, and you guys know that I do have some pretty deep thoughts, or I'm very opinionated on certain subjects. Or if there's something you guys want to hear me talk about, or whether it's an upcoming fight, or just something you may have a concern about, or just something you would like to hear my opinions or my views on, that will be Wednesday's videos, and those may always not be full fights. Most of the time it would be, or it would just be an edited gameplay with the commentary in the background, completely unrelated to the fight. Or it might be a Spartacus Legends videos. I'm not too sure how that's gonna go, but Wednesday's video topical commentaries, and then Friday we'll get live fight Fridays, and those will be full fights in, because some of you guys have been asking me for the full fight gameplays, where, like I said, as of recent, it's just been edited gameplays like the one here. So I might do that, or I might edit the live fight Friday and put recorded commentary in with the live fight commentary, and see how that works out for a few weeks. So that's pretty much what will be going on with the uploads, and let me know if you guys are interested, or like that idea, or it really doesn't require a comment. That's pretty much what's going to be going on in the near future. So without further ado, let's hop into this gameplay. The game plan for this fight was pretty much to stick to this guy worse than Elmer's glue to a first grader's art project. That's how bad and that's how close we wanted to be to this guy. We didn't ever want to let him go off his leash. We wanted to be in tight, in close, so we can bang away at that body with beautiful combinations and try to just keep applying pressure and eventually break him down. Work the body to deteriorate his stamina for the later rounds of the fight, and it also allow Roberto Duran to show his true power and be able to get some quick knockdowns or quick knockout in the later rounds. So I kind of cut out the first 3 rounds of the fight, because it was a bit boring, and there was a lot of lag spikes that was going on, as you guys saw in the 4th round. But like I said, we want to stick to this guy and keep as close to him as possible. You know what it is: jab our way to the inside, or get behind and walk behind that block, a secure block, and get close to him and bang away with hooks and uppercuts. And when we feel he's getting out of range, we'll keep him in there with the jab or with a basic 1-2 in order to keep the pressure up on him. So as you saw in that 4th round, we was able to stun him at the last second. It was like, oh, if we had 5 more seconds, that would have been our first taste of a knockdown for the fight. But as you can see here, he is unable to take these combinations. He's doing pretty well. He's been doing pretty well in the fight of just hanging in there and just taking the punches like a champion. But he wasn't able to take that right uppercut there that we stunned him with, and then followed that up with a wonderful combination. And we drop him with our left hook. So that's our first knockdown of the fight. And whenever you get a knockdown, even though the scorecard showed that we was up 3 rounds to zip, it always makes you feel more confident than you did when you originally went into the fight. Winning rounds are very important, and we always go into a fight expecting to go 10 full rounds. But at the same time, sometimes you just want to get those knockdowns, so you have that extra leverage, that extra security, to know that you have that point advantage whenever it goes down to a judge's scorecards, or if it ends up going to a decision. You know, you got that 10-8 round, and it allows you to sacrifice some rounds to either regain the stamina or build back up your stamina so that you can get those knockdowns and try to catch up later into a fight. So into the 6th round here, we get our first knockdown in the 5th round after a really good round in the 4th round, where it was just kind of testing the waters to see how well things would work. And there goes that lag spike again. But the 6th round, now we can taste the blood in the water. We're like a shark. We know that he's ready to be hurt and he's wounded, especially after the beatdown that he took in that 5th round. So we're looking to have repeated success here in the 6th round. So the first thing we want to do, as always with any fight, is to work the body and then come back up to the chin, because any inside fighter knows that you got to get the chin to drop in order for them to truly feel that power that you have going upstairs. So we're pushing back into the corner here, which is where we want him. You know, all our major damage will come whenever he's up against the ropes or he's trapped in the corner. And that's what ends up happening. We get him back in the corner and we stun him with a right hook to the head. And now we're trying to apply the pressure. Look at the amount of uppercuts we're throwing, but he's doing a pretty good job defensively. And he counters us with a back step power straight. But our pump block is on point and we're able to take these punches, block them pretty well, fire back with a nice loaded combination, and end up dropping them onto the canvas for the 2nd time. So even though he stunned us, he still didn't have no effect on us. He didn't have the power to compete with us and get dropped by a left hook to the body. So that's 2 left hooks that we use in order to put our opponent down. And like I said, whenever you put somebody down onto the canvas, boy, you are feeling confident. We thought that would be the end of him, but he's just able to hang on there after being put down 2 times and allow him to continue on to the fight. So with 30 seconds left in the round, we're going to try to take it easy. Look at that fail there. We missed the power straight after he ends up taunting us there, but we get revenge for it with a counter right hook to the body. We try to make him pay with a power right uppercut. We get another push straight power shot, and then we do a little taunting of our own, just to show him, hey, you can't hurt us, buddy, and you can't compete with the power that we have. So switching gears up into the 7th round, all we want to do now is just get rid of this guy as fast as possible. So now we're really looking to turn up the pressure from how we did in the 6th round. And you know, whenever you apply pressure, you got to make sure that you always do it smart. Always keep on your opponent and apply pressure. Just your presence of being there affects your opponent to where he always feels he has to throw punches back. And with a fighter who's as inaccurate on this game as Sugar Shane Mosley, I mean, you got a couple of guys like that, him, Kendall Holt, Ricky Hatton. You know, their build isn't, you know, they just don't take body shots too well, and they don't punch too accurately. Like, none of their punches really slip through the guard like they should. And you know, Sugar Shane Mosley in life, he was a beast with his accuracy and his head movement, but it just didn't really translate over into Fight Night Champion. So coming down to about halfway in the round here, you see us bringing the pressure back, and we end up stunning him yet again with a left hook to the body, and then we finish him off with the right hook this time to the body. So we dropped him with almost every other punch besides our signature punch, but you know that's gonna be coming. So after all the taunting and stuff that he's done, he ended up falling to the canvas for the 3rd time. And I swear to God, if this was a real fight, the ref would have been called. As tough as this guy was to keep getting up, you know, he just really can't handle us in this fight. And the pressure that we bring, we don't want to hurt him no more. Okay, well, I lied. Of course we want to continue to hurt him. So that's exactly what we end up doing. We pounce back on him, and now look at him. You was doing all that taunting a second ago, but now you want to hold on to me, you want to clinch, you want to have a hug. Nah, buddy, we don't work like that. So where do we go? We go to where we've been hurting him all fight, and that's downstairs to the body. You see us loading up the combinations now, trying to keep him in the corner, cut off his escape round, and now he's moving his head pretty well. But there we go. We hit him with the signature punch, and I'm sorry, son, get your chin check. We hit him with a beautiful pinpoint jaw breaking right uppercut to the face, and I'm sorry, we need to see that again. I'm sorry, son, get your chin check. Like I said, we hit him with the signature punch. After all those other punches that we were doing didn't work, we finally catch him with the good one, the signature power right uppercut to the face, and end up putting him out of his misery for the rest of the fight. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is your boy FightNightsFinest, the Sofa commentator, and I'm off this. Peace.